Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, sir. Sir, we'll start the session in some time as we are waiting for few more students to join.
Yes, ma'am. I don't mind. Just that it is 11, so I thought like I
Yeah.
can come
Yes.
in. Yes,
We are
yes,
waiting
ma'am.
for few more students
Sure,
as well.
ma'am. Sure, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. Anyhow, uh, I'll wait for your cue, ma'am. You let me know, then I will enter. Thank you,
Sure,
ma'am.
sir.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Meanwhile, students, please ask your friends to join so that we'll start the session. Those students who have joined already can post your name and school name in the chat. Dear students, ask your friends to join immediately. Our speaker has joined us. Please ask them to join immediately so that we can start the session. If you find some difficulty in joining with Zoom, let us know. We would be happy to help you out as well.
Smiley, ma'am, we will wait some more time, 5 minutes.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Sure. Amada ma'am, shall we start, ma'am?
2 minutes for we are waiting for principal now.
Okay,
Chandrika.
okay. Okay, ma'am. Sure.
Smiley ma'am will join.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Shall we start? Ma'am has joined.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Priyanka,
Okay, ma'am. Priyanka,
enable
ma'am.
live streaming, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Just a minute.
Okay.
This meeting is being recorded.
Sir, we'll start the session now, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I can begin, ma'am.
Yeah, we'll have a formal introduction, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, everyone. As we all have joined together for the 5th day of our program, Vaarungal Pesalam Vazhikatti on advancements and developments in science and technology, which is very crucial for our aspiring young minds who seek to navigate and contribute to an ever evolving tech driven society. Let's start the session with a prayer song. Priyanka, ma'am.
गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि तदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि
Thank you, Kanimuri, ma'am. Respected management, our directors and trustees, beloved principal ma'am, Dr. Anita Rajendran, vice principal, guest, Mr. Ruthran Raghavan, faculties and students. It gives me an immense pleasure to extend a warm and hearty welcome to each and every one of you to the 5th day of our Vaarungal Pesalam Vazhikatti to elevate your mind to explore the frontiers of higher education. This series has been a remarkable journey of learning, inspiration, and discovery, and today marks another significant chapter in this enriching experience. We are especially honored to welcome our esteemed guest speaker for the day, Mr. Ruthran Raghavan, CEO, Chief AI Scientist at Here and Now Artificial Intelligence Research Institute. With over a decade of rich experience, he has seamlessly blended psychology, cognitive science, and artificial intelligence to revolutionize language education and AI applications in academia. An accomplished artificial intelligence data research scientist, Ruthran specializes in designing predictive AI model, conversational AI systems, reinforcement learning frameworks, and retrieval augmented generation systems. His groundbreaking work includes projects like Robot, an AI powered educational assistant tailored for multilingual language learning. Holding a master's degree in psychology from Madras University, his strong research foundation in cognitive functions and data analytics have empowered him to develop innovative AI driven platforms that have notably enhanced student success rates and operational efficiency. Rudran's contributions extend to developing OCR systems, automated evaluation tools, AI driven chatbots, and adaptive learning systems. His predictive models for student enrollment and performance forecasting have set benchmarks, improving educational outcomes and cost efficiencies across institutions. Beyond artificial intelligence, he is proficient in French, English, German, and Hindi. And he's also passionate for AI in education and human learning environment. Please join me in welcoming an aspiring AI scientist and education futurist, Mr. Ruthran Raghavan. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I thank the principal of Shri Krishnaswamy College for Women and also the HOD ma'am, Dr. Nirmala ma'am. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you all the participants. Thank you, Darren ma'am as well. Ma'am, may I start by sharing my screen? Am I
Yes, sir.
audible first?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So let me first share my screen. Let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I have just hidden this. Is this clear, ma'am? Like the screen is clear and
Yes,
for all the
sir.
participants? Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Any of the participant could read this for me, like from here, from let an ultra intelligent machine. If somebody can read this for me, any of the student who, ma'am, they can do that, right? They they
Yeah.
uh, they have
Yeah.
the possibility to unmute, and if
Yeah.
anyone would like to read this for me, read this piece of paragraph.
But then, because they are from school to college, they might have some
Okay,
fear
they
and
may. Okay,
all.
ma'am. Then no problem. I'll okay. If they are, yeah, they're still children, and
Yeah.
let me read that for them, and also I'll explain what's in it. Uh, okay, children, I will read it for you. We are going to see about the advancements and developments in science and technology, especially. I'm going to talk about AI. If the participants, if you could mute your mics and so that I'll be able to present this to you. Okay, let me read this for you. Let an ultra intelligent machine be defined as a machine that can surpass all the intellectual activities of any human, however clever. Since the design of machines is one of these intellectual activities, an ultra intelligent machine could design even better machines. So, in fact, reading of all these things, I'll tell you something. At least you would have heard what is happening in the world for the past few years, maybe past 2 3 years, exactly from 2000 beginning of 2023. Everybody is talking about artificial intelligence. So in this paragraph, Mr. IJ Good, he is talking about if we build an ultra intelligent machine, that could there would be then unquestionably be an intelligence explosion, and the intelligence of human would be left far behind. Thus the first ultra intelligent machine is the last invention that human need ever make, which means if we create one machine, one ultra intelligent machine, that would be the last invention of human being, because this machine will go and invent more machines, and that is what would happen. We are going to see this in detail, what this all about. So how we in fact prepare for this fast changing world. In fact, if I had done the same presentation last week, it would have been totally a different story. And if I'm going to present the same thing to you maybe next week, definitely there will be more changes, because the world is changing very, very rapidly. The amount of changes that I am in fact witnessing for the past 2 decades is phenomenal. And in these whatever changes that I've seen in 20 years, I'm able to see the same amount in just past 2 years. 23, 24, a lot of advancements have happened. A lot of things really has changed. So let me begin. We are splitting this into 3 chapters or 3 parts, I would say. Like, what are the opportunities in terms of science, technology, AI, and opportunities? And we will be diving deep into what we will be, what kind of opportunities we have, how we can capitalize, what kind of courses that we should be opting for, how you set up your career, and in fact, how you can even secure a job, and what you should have studied for that. And where to approach, whom to talk to. So to begin with, ma'am was already introduced about who I am. Let me tell you. In fact, let me begin with first chapter. And my name is Ruthran Raghavan. I'm the CEO as well as Chief AI Scientist of Here and Now AI, and my team member Ms. Deepti Balagopal, and also our CTO Mr. Balaji. We as a team, what we are planning, in fact, we are responsible for building AI related bots and what we call robos. So in this year, we have almost finished the Caramel AI teacher bot, which is capable of teaching various subjects. Previously, we built this only for teaching languages. Now we are, in fact, building a bot that is capable of teaching what AI is. So by next year, we are planning to bring it to mobile phones, and 2027, we are planning to bring it into virtual reality gadgets. And 2028, we will be having a physical robo, which will be teaching in classrooms. It'll be guiding all the professors. It is going to be, it will not replace any professors. It will not replace teachers. That's not our motto. Whereas it will become a great assistant to professors and teachers. So prototype 2 will be released in 2029, and 2030 we are planning to release a fully autonomous robo professor, which is capable of teaching end to end everything. Whatever I'm doing today, maybe in 2020, if you attend the same orientation, there may be a robo telling you all these things. So this may happen. This is the roadmap that we are in fact projecting. So let's talk about what really what has happened in the past. Here it's written forge the gods, which means creating even creating gods, or science has existed, or what I would say is creating a better tool was always been the deep desire of human beings from the early stage. Let's say even if we go behind even 10,000 years or 1 million years, I don't even know what really happened before these times. But what I can really feel from what is happening currently is even from the past, everybody is interested in creating a powerful tool. So forging the god means people have always wanted to build something, a machine which is capable of doing human beings' work. This is how it all started. In fact, what we talk about as AI in 2023, 24, 24, 2025, in these 3 years, whatever we are talking about, we are thinking that AI is now, AI has come maybe 3 years ago, or 5 years ago, or 10 years ago, or 20 years ago. But people have started talking about artificial intelligence since 1955, the word that was coined in 1956 itself. Even before that, during World War II, Alan Turing, in fact, he in fact invented a machine, an artificial intelligence machine. If you had ever watched a movie called Imitation Game. So here in this slide, what you see is in 1956 itself, we had several great minds worked on building AI, artificial intelligence. So this is something which is phenomenal. 1957, Herbert Simon is this person, because let me go back to the slide. If I go to the previous slide, you would see here, Herbert Simon is here. And this is a very old photo of Herbert Simon. And this is, this photo was not taken in 57, but it was taken long back. But in 57, he was in fact like this. And Alan Newell, if you see him here, he is also here. These two great minds, in 10 years, which means 1957, from this time to 1967, they predicted that there will be a computer, a digital computer, which will defeat world champions in chess. This is what they predicted in 1957. This date in mind, okay, which means if for their prediction to come true, this should have happened in 1967, right? If you cannot answer, you can always give a thumbs up so that I will understand you are getting this message. Okay, so what happened, that was in 1957. 1960, we all like talk about these chatbots that are happening today, but do we even know that chatbot, the first ever chatbot called Eliza, was released in 1960 itself? It was by Joseph Weisbaum. He created the first chatbot ever called Eliza, which is, which can talk to people when you ask questions. It was capable of answering questions. So first chatbot is not what we see today, but it was already created in 1960. And then in 1970, there was this was the first ever humanoid or a personified, or I would say a personality that was given to a robot called Shaky. So this was happened in 1970. This is the team that built it. And in 1997, IBM's Deep Blue defeated the reigning world chess champion, Gary Kasparov. He was defeated by this could even be called it could be machine learning or like AI or even like traditional programming. But do you remember when this prediction was made? This prediction was made in 1957. So if you calculate it, 67, 77, 87, 97 only, like after 40 years, IBM was able to build a machine which was capable of defeating a human chess player. So, the thing, like from this, what we can learn is whatever we have predicted have come to pass, have become truth. The only failure was the timing. Human beings were not that great in predicting the timings, but definitely we are good at predicting the outcomes. Even now, we are in fact thinking that there will be. If you remember, there was a movie called Terminator. Arnold Schwarzenegger acted in this movie. It was released in 1986, or I don't know, 84, 86. And then second part, Judgment Day, was released in 1992. When this, in that movie, the story happens that somebody from the future, 2020 or 2023, is coming to 1992 and, trying to kill somebody. Somebody from the future would be coming back, an artificial intelligent machine would be coming back and doing these things. The prediction is slowly happening. The timing was not that great because we are already in 2025. We still don't have such machines, but this will happen in future. Whether it is good or bad, we will, it is up in your hands, in my hands, because we need to act responsibility to really, take this AI and take it responsibly and moving forward responsibly. This was in 1997, and it was in 2000, Honda released their humanoid robot called Asimo. If you have ever heard about it, or Google and find out, you will find some interesting things, because these were all like AI powered machines. That was the objective, and they started working on this project in 1986, and only in 2000 they were able to release Asimo Robo. And then this is something, this is the greatest moment in AI history, I would say. AlphaGo, it is a team, or this is a software, or I would say this is an algorithm built by DeepMind, later acquired by Google. Google has acquired this company called DeepMind, and they created something called AlphaGo, and AlphaGo defeated Lee Sedol. Lee Sedol was the world champion. So, I'm not going to talk a lot about it because you may not really know about what this is all about. But every time when I watch a movie that is made out of a documentary movie that is made out of this event, I would have tears rolling in, through my eyes. So I can in fact show you this movie here. I'm in fact purposely muting it because this whole webinar is being streamed on YouTube, and this is recorded for your later references. I don't want to have any audio, so that I don't want YouTube to block the video. So please go and watch. The video name is AlphaGo, the movie, full award-winning documentary. This is the most important phenomenon or event or something that happened in the world of AI. So this is a very important movie. It is 1 hour 30 minutes. The movie name is AlphaGo, the movie, but this is a documentary movie. So let me just go through this. They are like but third minute 21st second. They are introducing the name of the movie and people who are playing the game Go. What happened in Europe in 2015? How people are they are creating the algorithm. How the game should be, how machine should be playing this game. And please watch this. Every time when I watch this movie, I've watched it at least 2-3 times. I tears roll on my cheeks, and this is very emotional thing for me. Like I really enjoyed watching it. It's really like I one side I felt very sorry for the champion, because this is the world's best Go player. He was the champion. He is like Virat Kohli for cricket, or Mahendra Singh Dhoni for captaincy, or Bumrah for bowling. So that's how he is. He is the man for Go game. But he was defeated. Like imagine tomorrow an AI is built, and if it is bowling better than Bumrah or batting better than Virat Kohli, we wouldn't find it so happy about it. And that was the same feeling that I had when this man was defeated by AI. So watch this. This is something inspirational, and also there is something very important that we would learn from this, because what we learn from this is going to be something life-changing. This is a life-changing moment for me. This could even be for you. So let me move on to the next slide. Yeah. So if I have to ask you, these are the things, like these are the important things that happened to happened in the world of AI. And on November 30th, 2025, another Hiroshima Nagasaki happened. You know what happened in Hiroshima Nagasaki? That was a atom bomb that was happened in Japan. That was a very that was unfortunate. That was a very sad moment. But November 30th, according to me personally, this is a good bomb that was launched. And on November 30th, another important thing. So until November 30th, 2022, people like me who were into AI were talking about artificial intelligence. But after this date, every person on the road, like even a common person, common man, common woman, all common people started talking about AI because of this bomb that was launched. Like, because of, what it is. This is called, you may have used this tool. Students who are here, you may have used this tool to finish your homework, or for learning something which you did not understand in class, or maybe when you're on leave, when you are absent for a particular class, if you did not understand some concepts, you would have used ChatGPT to learn. This is one of the phenomenal tool that is that has ever made in the past 10 years, I would say, because this is the best, one of the best tools for doing many tasks. Like this is one of the best AI tools. For me, this is not the best, but this is definitely one of the best. So after ChatGPT, what really happened? Like we in fact have a very interesting statistics. This particular graph is talking about how long it took for a particular company or an application to reach 1 million users. It took 11 years for Spotify to reach 100 million users. And it took Netflix 10 years, Airbnb 8 years, Twitter 5 years, 4.5 years for Facebook. And today we call it Meta, or this Facebook application itself, like the social media application. For Dropbox 4 years, WhatsApp 3.5 years, and Instagram 2.5 years. This was the application which was on top, banned in India, called TikTok. 9 months. This has been a great thing. We thought like nothing would beat TikTok, but everything changed in a fraction of time. Like from 2016 to 2022, on in the year 2022, when this was launched on November 30th. So by January like end of 2 months, ChatGPT crossed 1 million users. So this is something which is changing the world. After the release of ChatGPT, people went into panic mode. Many people thought that they will lose their jobs. They don't know. Okay, even learning coding is no more an important important skill to acquire. Many people started feeling very bad. Like even in our own organizations, we had to in fact eliminate few positions called a content writer, because after ChatGPT, even a digital marketer who do not like they don't really have to write content on their own. Now ChatGPT is doing their job, and there are more things that are happening after this ChatGPT. So what is going to happen, like how we can prepare ourselves in this rapidly changing world? But if you look at it, the amount of information that we are exposed to in like from 2008 to 2022, you can see this happened because exactly after 2016 we had better access to internet in India. It was the time when Jio released, when Jio company was launched, and when they made data available to every individual in the country in India. So we started accessing more. We had access to more information. This could also add to this phenomenal success of ChatGPT, because this 100 million users is not in. It's definitely not an easy task, and that too achieving it in 2 months. So okay. So which is the best AI app as of today? We are on 22nd of May 2025. According to maybe like if you ask somebody, like they would just like a photocopying machine is called Xerox, or the best earphones are called AirPods, whether be it whatever company. Any tablet is called iPad. Same way, every AI app, or if it's AI app, it's like everybody thinks of Chat GPT. But I know from my personal experience, because I use AI every day and I interact with AI, I work with AI, create AI algorithms. When I do that every day, from my own best experience, that I would say it's not ChatGPT, but it is Google AI Studios Gemini 2.5 Pro. So that is the world's best AI as of today. We may not know. Maybe on 3rd of May, or even by end of this day, by evening, some other AI may come up. Maybe DeepSeek would surpass, or maybe some other AI from India or UK or Australia. Some may come, or maybe some other company from maybe Apple may launch something phenomenal this evening itself or tomorrow morning. We don't know. Things are changing very, very rapidly. But today, the world's best AI is Google's AI Studio. They are in fact into, Google is into every domain. They are into medicine. They are into space. They are into, so the reason why I'm talking about AI so much, because no matter what you study these days, please learn AI also. That's what I would definitely recommend, because I'm in the past few months, I would say like in just past 2 months, I've given speeches in various colleges. In one of the colleges, I would really say it is SRM. When I went there, even to the students of when I was talking, when I was addressing MBA students, I came to know that they are learning AI. They are learning in the name of business analytics. They are learning Python. They are learning data science. They are learning how to in fact use AI tools to do their job. So AI is important in every domain. Be it like you can be an HR, you can be a digital marketer, you can be a chartered accountant, you can be a lawyer, you can be a doctor. Even doctors, they use AI these days. They use more. So Google is into drug discovery through AI. Google is into space research through AI. So this is something which I wanted to highlight. Now, I have been saying AI all the time. If I would like to tell you what is AI, like how an artificial intelligence really happens, what is this data or pattern recognition, decision making. Now, if you have these questions, I can in fact rapidly tell you what this AI is all about. If you imagine that there is a child here, or imagine yourself, how you all speak one or the other language. You may speak Tamil, you may speak Telugu or Hindi or Marathi, Gujarati, Malayalam. You may speak any of these Indian languages, or you may even speak English as your first language. But my question is, how did you even learn a language? For learning to speak a language, you would not have gone to school. You would not have taken a book and then started learning it rule by rule. Like, you don't really learn it that way. You get it? Do you get what I'm saying? If you really, like, the first ever language that you speak is not something that was taught to you with rules and regulation. Your parents would not have conducted a quarterly examination, half yearly examination, an annual examination for you to learn to speak your mother tongue. That was not the case. You learned it simply by observing your parents, and you started speaking in that language. That is exactly what AI is. That is the commonality between natural intelligence and artificial intelligence, which is called AI. So if I have to put that in simple words, intelligence is something which is intel, something which is, inside you, which is coming out, which is not something like, for example, when I'm speaking all these things, the words that are coming out of my mouth, or the thoughts that are getting translated into words, I don't know what words I'm going to put forward. They all happen automatically. For my rate of speech to happen at this rate of speech, for words to come out, I cannot go on think about what my next word is. It just happens automatically. Just my thoughts become words very fast, and this cannot be happening by rules and regulation. So if I really have to simply put it, the way how you have learned to speak your first language, that is how an AI will also learn. We won't give any rules and regulation to AI machines, but we give them a lot of exposure, a lot of experience, and it would observe the data, and then it will learn from it. So if I have to explain it, I can explain it with a different example. Here, if you look at this, the differences between artificial intelligence and a traditional programming. Traditional programming is, maybe writing an end-to-end Java program, or an end-to-end Python program, or building a calculator application, or a notepad application, or a Word document, Excel document. All these things are traditional programmings. So the difference is, let me give you a very, very simple example. If you look at it, there is a boy here, and he's drinking coffee. And at the right side, there is a boy, and the boy's mother is there, and she is teaching him how to prepare coffee. Here, this boy has, okay. So in traditional programming, what happens? There is somebody to tell, okay, you do this first. First, you take the cup and then pour some water, boil it, and then pour some milk, and then put some coffee powder, and then add some sugar. And this is how you prepare a coffee. So there is somebody to tell you the rules and regulations step by step. When that is done, that is traditional programming. Whereas in this image, if you look at it, this boy has milk, sugar, and all these things in front of him, but he's already given a coffee. He drinks the coffee every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. And then there are ingredients in front of him. By tasting the coffee every day, by looking at the ingredients and trying different combinations, this boy finds out how to prepare coffee himself by just observing, by just experiencing. Here, this boy is learning through his mother. This boy is learning on his own by the data that is provided in front of him. If this example is clear, you people have already learned what AI is theoretically. That's all AI is. So if I have to put this, in a different, easier perspective, let me show you something else. In the traditional programming, you give the input: coffee powder, milk, sugar, and you give rules. Okay, brew decoction, heat the milk, mix and make this coffee, sweeten the coffee and serve it, and you get the output. Whereas in AI, what you do, you put the input and you give the output directly. Just like in this image, you give the input, the ingredients, and give the coffee itself directly to this person. And AI will taste the coffee every day, every day, every day, every day, and then will find out how to do the coffee. The rules will be figured out by AI itself. So that is what happened in a chatbot in AI, in Chat GPT, when you ask a question, it wouldn't know the answers. The answers were not already fed into it. So we can in fact see what is an AI and what is not an AI. Then you may have some idea. Okay, after seeing this, we need to know some more different levels what you will be learning in future. Let's say if you have decided to learn artificial intelligence, you will not be learning simply AI. You will also be learning something called machine learning. That they are just set of algorithms used by machines, and this is helping the machines to learn from the experience or data. So I'm saying, like, the experience is this output tasting the output, and data is the input, and with that it figures out the rules and regulation. So this happens through machine learning. This has become popular like since 1980. This is when the Asimo robo also came into picture. So after 2000, we started, like, machine learning alone is not enough. We dug deeper, and we have gone deeper. We started discovering something called deep learning. This is with a multi-layer neural network. I'm not going to explain what deep learning is all about. If you are going to learn artificial intelligence in future, you will be learning machine learning, you'll be learning about deep learning, you'll be learning about generative AI. This ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude or a few other open source models, all these things all come under generative AI. So if if you don't know what generative AI already, please Google and find out. This is ChatGPT comes under generative AI. For example, let's say if I'm going to talk about, if the recommendation system that you find on YouTube or Amazon Prime or Netflix, by watching one simple video, the next video is recommended to you by YouTube or Amazon or Netflix, is using machine learning. And ChatGPT uses deep learning as well as generative AI to generate content for you, text content or image content. These days, you can even create images on ChatGPT. And through Google AI Studio, you can generate even videos. So there are more AI applications which are capable of creating audios and many other things. So what are the types of AI that I'm talking about? Like, what we currently have is this ANI. ANI is nothing but artificial narrow intelligence. By the time you finish your college, like right now you are in your high school. So the next 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years, you may be doing your graduation. We may come up with AGI. AGI is artificial general intelligence. So please be prepared, because right now you will be learning artificial narrow intelligence, and before even finishing your college, we may even break through. We may have a science breakthrough, and AGI may be discovered, because there are few people. In fact, ChatGPT's company, like parent company OpenAI, and its CEO is claiming that they have already discovered AGI. So with AGI, what would happen is, AGI is nothing but having the Terminator robo in front of you, which is capable of doing what human beings do, but in a better way. And that machine will build more machines. That would lead to ASI, artificial super intelligence. So ANI is artificial narrow intelligence. From now on, please take notes, because if you take notes, you will know these terms when you come across in future. You can talk about it. Whatever I'm sharing with you, all just a glimpse, a gist of what is really happening in the world. You go and explore further. That will help you to understand these concepts better, and you will become, this will make you feel at least enlightened, even if you're not really enlightened. So artificial narrow intelligence is designed to perform specific tasks. Like, for example, ChatGPT can produce text. It cannot do anything beyond it, because after writing the text, if I ask ChatGPT to please go and send a WhatsApp message using my iPhone, it is not capable of doing that. But if some machine is capable of doing that, that is called AGI. What if I tell my machine, okay, ChatGPT, go write this text for me, and after writing this text, proofread it for me. After proofreading it, go to my WhatsApp and send it to my friends or to my colleagues. Please do that. and then after sending it, call and also inform. This can be performed by artificial general intelligence, can behave in a human like way across all tasks. So not just only generating text, but also talking to answering my phone calls and speaking like me. That is artificial general intelligence. If you have seen this movie Terminator Judgment Day, in the movie Arnold Schwarzenegger would change his voice and speak like John Connor. Please watch that movie. That is in fact it's a very very old movie. It came even before your birth, like maybe 10 years before your birth, or maybe 15 years before your birth, or maybe I don't know. It is like, it's a very very old movie, but it is still relevant to what is happening in the world. And then we have this artificial super intelligence. This is like many movies that talk about like what if, like, in this is like Matrix. This is also a fantastic movie. I'm giving more movie examples because these things what I enjoyed watching when I was a kid are, like all the science fiction fantasy things that I watched as a kid. They are happening in front of my eyes today, and I never thought that these things will be a reality this soon. I thought like maybe next generation or my grandchildren will be seeing, but I never expected that in my own eyes I'll be seeing all these phenomenal and fantastic things. I feel that I'm grateful to be alive at this moment, witnessing all these great advancements, developments in science and technology today. So artificial superintelligence is smarter than human beings, just like the Matrix movie. Like their machines are capable of performing anything and everything. Just like your own Jarvis. If you have known the movie, you must have seen Iron Man, Marvel movie, or Avengers, where you must be knowing Tony Stark and his AI called Jarvis. Jarvis is a kind of super intelligence. It's like artificial super intelligence, which can fly, which can fight, which can do better things than human beings, so smarter than human beings, which is capable of creating more ideas. So that is ASI. So if you have any questions, you can always stop and ask me. If you don't understand certain concepts, you can please ask me. After seeing these things, let's see what is AI, what is not an AI. For example, a simple Excel where you have like simple automation using macros is not an AI. Whereas if you add, in UiPath AI powered automation, that is in fact there are AI automation, there are simple automation. For example, at the end of this seminar, like at the end of this webinar, you may be given a certificate. We have a simple automation for generating certificates for you that is not built through AI. Whereas who will be receiving and who will not be receiving, that is built through AI. So what I'm saying is a simple automation is not AI, whereas whenever there is a thinking that is inside, that is powered by AI. The old conventional chatbots, we had like 10 years ago, we had chatbots which can answer only specific questions. For example, if you ask for a phone number, it will give you a phone number. If you ask what is WhatsApp number, it will not be able to answer if it is not fed with their data. But today, ChatGPT is capable of answering everything. Like, the problem is, even if it doesn't know the answer, it will still hallucinate and give some answer. So AI is capable of answering something which it was not trained on. It is capable of generalizing. Whereas conventional chatbots are not AI chatbots. A calculator is a very static algorithm that is, it knows what to do for 2 + 2, but that is not AI. Whereas an autopilot in Tesla cars or in many other advanced machines, the self-learning systems are driven or powered by AI. A basic software like Notepad or Excel or Microsoft Word, they are not AI. Whereas there are a lot of AI applications inside YouTube. For example, what the next video that you should be watching, recommended by the app itself, or what to buy. For example, if you buy a mobile phone, if you buy an Apple iPhone, the app would be recommending you to buy a charger for it, or maybe case for it. It would say like, people who have bought this, they bought also this. So it is trying to sell more to you through the power of AI. Netflix, it knows what kind of thumbnail that you should be seeing for you to watch that movie. It would change. If you're an action lover, it will show you action thumbnail from the very same movie. And if I am a person who loves only funny things, or maybe drama stuff, It'll show from the very same movie, it'll show a different thumbnail to me. That's also an AI. That is an AI application. Okay, so what is AI? AI is a movement. It is a change, a rapidly happening change. So I would like to, in fact, take you to the next level. To you got to change. If you don't change, if you really don't adapt to this change, what may happen to you and I? If I don't adapt to the change, if I don't change, this is what would happen. Consequences of resistance to change. These are the dinosaurs we have never seen. This is a T-Rex. I'm just assuming that you're not going to answer. If you're answering, I'll be very glad and happy. But if you can, if you're not, then I continue. Like, if you don't understand, please stop and ask me. That's what I'm repeating. This is a T-Rex. This is a dinosaur. I don't think that you would have seen this alive in your life, because this doesn't exist anymore. This animal, this giant, powerful animal, existed before, maybe like even before man walked on this planet. So what happened to this powerful animal? Like, this is so powerful. There is no other animal which can really easily go and kill and make this entire species to go extinct. That's not possible. But how did this happen? I have an assumption story. I feel that this animal must have exhausted the food that is in its area, and it must have been like other animals when they were changing from one place to another to find food. This would have said, no, I'm a big animal, I will not change my place, I will stay in my own place, I will never come anywhere. And it would have stayed in the same place and it would have died of hunger. This is my assumption. This may have happened. Or many people say that some asteroids fell and they were killed, and anything might have happened. But my feeling is they were not ready to change, and that's why they don't live anymore. These are the dinosaurs that we have never seen. But there are some dinosaurs which we have seen, maybe not by you, but in my generation. When I was in college, I used this phone. Like, you participants of today's webinar, you may not have hit the college yet. You're all school students. Maybe your parents may have used this Nokia phone. You may have seen them using it, or maybe your grandparents would have used it. I don't know. But I remember I used this Nokia phone in my life. Not this exact model, but something similar to this. Yes, this was world's #1 phone in those days. Kodak camera was world's #1 at that point of time. Like, 20 years ago, 25 years ago, this was ruling the not digital, like film photography. BlackBerry was the best smartphone, highly secure telephone, mobile phone 20 years ago. Whereas when Apple launched, BlackBerry was resistant. They said, we will continue with keyboard. We are not going to have a full screen mobile, because that is not going to sell. That's not what people want. They need keyboard. You cannot have a on-screen keyboard, and you cannot call that a smartphone. And BlackBerry was resistant to change, and they failed. They miserably failed to Apple. Kodak, when they said, no, we will stay with film rolls, when digital photography came, they were not ready to change. They lost their market to Nixon, I think, and Canon. And Nokia miserably failed to Android when they were not willing to change to Android OS. When Samsung took over, Samsung adapted to the change immediately, but Nokia didn't. They lost their market. And I feel today there is another very big dinosaur is waiting to go extinct. This is one of my favorite companies, Apple, but very slow in AI. They are even very resistant to change. They are not adapting to AI. They are the first ones to, in fact, introduce Siri, a voice bot, AI-powered voice bot, to the world, whereas that is still primitive in front of what ChatGPT can do as an AI. So Apple, if they don't really adapt, and if they don't change, Apple may be the next dinosaur. If you say that Apple is too big to fail, they are a big company, they have a lot of money, even dinosaurs were very strong. Nokia was very, very rich when they failed. Kodak was number one in photography. BlackBerry was even used by, in those days, like in 2008, Barack Obama, the president of United States, he was using it. So it was promoted by, all the big people. But in spite of that, that company failed. So nobody is too big to fail. So if we don't adapt to change, if we resist to change, we will also be die like dinosaurs, and we will go extinct. So how do we prepare ourselves for this changing world? How can we do this? I have some plans for you. I have my plan number plan A for you is to learn AI. And if you're not willing to do this, I have a plan B for you. Plan B, you better learn AI. I'm sorry, there is no other option. If you say that, no, I don't need AI, I don't need this, like even my own family members, when they say that, I keep telling them, please, that's, if you're not resisting, if you are resisting change, if you're not adapting to change, if you're still resisting, life is going to be really tough. You better learn AI. There is no other option but learn AI. So how we can do this? Like, I have some quick actionable steps for getting a data science job, but this is not for you. You need to first go do your college. So what I am trying to tell you is, when you are doing your college, when you're doing your degree in future, so you have to, while doing the course itself, please get experience. Go and work as an intern, and try to learn practically stuffs, because these things are very important when you come and join in a company. Because when I recruit a fresher, I always expect if they have done already internships, or if they are willing to do internship in my organization. So please get experience while you are learning, because when you're learning theoretically in college, please learn also practically. And Shri Krishnaswamy College will give you practical experience as well. So I visited their lab, and so you would have a great experience there, and I'm very sure about that. Step number 2 is, like, please have some, don't have just Instagram account and Snapchat account. I'm sorry, or just any other social media account. Also open an account with Kaggle, open an account with GitHub, open an account with Data Science Portfolio. All these, please have an account here. So start building your portfolio when you are learning your AI itself. Like, if you're doing a program with the Shri Krishnaswamy College for Women, if in that college, if you are going to study, please learn learn them whatever you learn theoretically, please create a portfolio to showcase this. Whatever I've learned theoretically, I know I can do that practically as well. Please market yourself, start building your LinkedIn profile. And then step 4, like this, you will be like, even I may come to teach you in the college, or maybe, like, how to approach this strategically, how to in fact relentlessly prepare yourself for interview. All these things for your future things will be helped later. So this is definitely not for you. If you learn AI in future, these are the jobs that you may be getting. And like, you may be hired by TCS, Infosys, or Paytm, or Amazon, or Geo, or IBM, and many other companies. And not just these companies, like Microsoft, Google. There are many more companies would hire you if you're an AI scientist or a data scientist. So please, you can even take this is in fact recorded. You can always revisit for you to understand what will happen if you learn AI in terms of earning potential. If you really learn AI, if you're very serious about it, 0 to 3 years, you wouldn't be earning a lot of money. You'll be learning maybe 20K per month as a fresher. And you may, if you're lucky, or if you're really smart, you may begin your journey with 40K per month. And that would amount to 4.8 lakhs per annum at the end of 3 years. But if you stick to that domain, never change anything, keep learning AI and keep doing this 0 to 3 years, this is the potential. And 3 to 5 years, you will be earning up to 36 lakhs per annum, that is 3 lakhs per month. But this is when the compounding thing happens. If you stick to the same domain, and if you keep learning, whatever changes that happen in AI, if you learn and if you stick to that, and if you're very sincere to what you're learning, 5 to 8 years, some of my students, they already earn 1 crore per year. So which is 8.33 lakhs per month. This is a dream income for many Indians, This is absolutely possible if you take this path. So these are AI and opportunities. I'm going to run really fast. Like let's dive deep. If you're really going to learn, like you please go and check for the curriculum that are that are offered by Shri Krishnaswamy College. Ma'am will be able to provide you more information. I'll tell you like what you may be learning. Because this is general when for learning AI anywhere. This is like you need to learn about data, you need to learn about databases, you need to learn Python, and you need to learn Python libraries, and then some advanced Python libraries like TensorFlow and PyTorch. Then you may have to learn machine learning, then deep learning. After deep learning, you will also be learning about more algorithms, transformer models, and then you will also be like learning about generative AI, building applications, AI powered applications. So if you are from non-tech background, let's say if you have done commerce, if you have done some other course, maybe psychology or some other vocational course, you can still become a data scientist if you have some math background. You don't really need to build applications, but if you're a problem solver, if you're an analytical person, I would still recommend you to pursue data science. But if you'd like to become a really good engineer, then please go for full stack AI. These are the things that you may be learning in the advanced libraries like TensorFlow, PyTorch, Scikit-learn. All these things are very important for AI, and definitely you should learn Python. I recommend everybody to learn Python and a few libraries like NumPy and Pandas. Even if you're not going to become a technical person, learning these things would definitely help you in future. So we also conduct webinars every Saturday on AI. So tomorrow we have something how to build a text summarizing app. So you can even be part of it. Like you can get information from the college. So finally, like how you can in fact secure a job, or in fact how you can really how that happens. This is the byproduct or end result. This is purely byproduct of what you're going to do for the next 3 to 4, 5 years. Like whatever you're going to do from now on is going to change your future. I have put few important factors. I'm not going to talk about technology for some time. I'm going to talk about other important factors. These 5 important factors will definitely secure a job. These things cannot be done after finishing in college. You should be doing it when you're doing the college. That is the most important thing. In fact, you are all very lucky to have this webinar, because you are learning. You are getting to know what you should be learning during your college days. Not, many people are making the mistake of learning these things or getting to know about this only after their college days. So if you start right away, first is like mental preparatory things. Like, the sessions that we will be conducting for you is like mental preparatory sessions, where we'll make you mentally confident. We'll make you psychologically confident. So it is not somebody who has talent alone will win. It is somebody who knows how to.
The recording has stopped.
How this would really happen when only when your confidence level is really high. So the second factor, that please learn English. Please learn. If you are very good at English, please learn another foreign language like French or German. Definitely, please learn other languages as well. It is not just the technical skills that will get you to great heights. It's also your linguistic skills. Please learn professional English or business English. Or if you are really good at English, focus on learning another language also. This will help you in future. So learn about public speaking, because if you want to become a data scientist, you will have to stand in front of a screen, and you should be standing in front of many people and giving presentations. So public speaking is another important factor, another important skill that you need to learn if you really want to if you want to become big in life. Another one, this is something you can make note of it. You may not understand at this point of time. This is something called lead code problem solving. If you want to land on a job in Google, Microsoft, Amazon, or Tesla, or if you want to work for Meta, Apple, if you want to work in these organizations, you should be strong in solving lead code problems. Please make a note of it. will not be able to explain you what lead code is now. But make a note of it. Google about it. This is one of the important factors for you to really become successful in your career. Then, please do practically all these projects. Whatever you learn in your college, also do them practically, and
This
that will.
meeting is being recorded.
So these things, whatever you learn theoretically, please learn them practically as well. So with that being said, always look into a practical approach. Don't stop with just theory alone. Build your profile, and that will land you on a job. Definitely, you will get a job. Start a good career. Have take some time, and in fact, go through all these things, because since this entire thing is recorded, if you feel that you've missed something, you can always revisit the channel that is recommended by that is given by the college. You can always go through that channel, and you can in fact revisit the entire thing. This may become maybe a good information for you to make some informed decision. So I'd like to conclude my discourse. Thank you so much. Danke in German and merci in French. So if you have found this information useful, please leave a feedback here. You can go here. If you leave a feedback, what would happen is either you can scan, or you can, or this link, if you visit this link, huronoai.com/feedback, if you visit this, yeah, if you leave a feedback, you will be getting a certificate like this, that that Shri Krishnaswamy College has organized this webinar, and your participation certificate will be emailed to you. So please do that. And if you found this, this was given to you for free, and we have put in a lot of efforts, a lot of sincere, in fact, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of hard work, a lot of people involved in this. They put a lot of hard work to bringing this information to you. If you found this information useful, you can give us 5 stars on Google. If you find this, we have added some value, if we made your time useful, and in fact, if we have given you something worthwhile, you can give us 5 stars, and that would be a good encouragement for us. So I keep all of these things. First QR code is for this certificate. If you scan this, you will be able to get a certificate. If you feel that this information is good, if it was useful to you, you can always subscribe to our YouTube channel, or you can give us 5 stars if you feel that we have done what we have done is useful to you. So with that being said, I am concluding my discourse on science and development, advancements and developments in science and technology. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I thank the principal and the HOD ma'am and the entire team at Shri Krishnaswamy College. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, participants.
Thank you so much, sir. Your expertise, insight in the field of artificial intelligence and technology has really enlightened and inspired our students, equipping them with knowledge about the latest advancements, and to throw light upon into artificial narrow intelligence, artificial general intelligence, artificial super intelligence was really great, and we did not know that till now. You gave us a lot of inputs on that, and also you asked us to open account in Kaggle, GitHub, and data science portfolio, which was really interesting, and we will do it.
Thank you,
all
ma'am.
things together made us to imagine how future would be before us. Thank you so much, sir. And children, for you all, I think by now you would have learned about the benefits of choosing computer science stream, which would include artificial intelligence in its curriculum or as an add-on certification course. Here, Shri Krishnaswamy College for Women, we have BSc Computer Science, BSc Computer Data, and B. So you can prefer choice. Now, if you have any doubts, you can post in chat bar. Already there are a few questions for you. I would read it for you.
Oh, there are questions for me, ma'am.
Question from yes, sir. There is one question which asked about what is the difference between computer science as major along with AI courses, or AI as major? The difference they are asking between computer science and AI as major.
Okay, where is this question, ma'am? Okay. What is the difference between computer
From
science as
Jammu.
major? Okay, so thank you, ma'am. So the question is by Marzuka Jamila Taj. Okay, Jamila, the question. Okay, if computer science as major, see, computer science is everything. It is software, hardware. Um, it's about all the applications, or even in software, it's about all the languages. So computer science is a umbrella term. It's a very vast domain. AI is more like a specialization. I wouldn't say which is best, because for me, I'm not somebody who would say like only this is best. I'm not going to say only AI is best. So everything is best. It's all about like who works on it. Because for Virat Kohli, I wouldn't tell him that go learn AI, because he is good at what he is doing. He knows how to play cricket and he's the best at it. So whatever you do, you become the best. But for me to give you, I will not decide for you, but I will be able to give you some clarity on what computer science is. Computer science could be hardware, computer science could be software. And in software, it could be Java or it could be C++ and many other applications. Whereas when it comes to AI, you'll be learning Python and you'll be learning about algorithms. You'll be learning what artificial intelligence is. So it is up to you to choose. For example, if you ask me to choose, I will choose only AI, artificial intelligence, because that's my specialty. That's my field of expertise. I spend most of my waking hours in working on AI and solving math problems, solving AI, writing algorithms. This is what I do. So I think I've answered your question.
So the next question is there any certificate courses for AI?
Yes, there are a lot of certificate courses offered by many great institutions. Like you can always contact ma'am. Like you can also help them guide what Shri Krishnaswamy College is also would do. And from here on AI, we have a lot of certificate courses for data science, as well as for full stack AI courses. So there are a lot of certificate courses, and we'll also be able to assist you in getting certificates from Google, Microsoft, and IBM as well. So there are some international certifications which will also help you to showcase your AI skills. So there are
Yes,
a
sir.
lot. Next question is.
Next question is mathematics important for artificial intelligence, studying mathematics?
Okay, Lakshana, my simple answer is I will ask you another question. Is oxygen important for us to live? If you say the answer is yes, and without oxygen we'll not be able to live. Without mathematics, there is nothing like AI. So it is, if you want to become an AI engineer, you need to know mathematics. If you are going to be an HR, if you're going to be a digital marketer, if you're going to be a manager, if you're going to be a product manager, you may not need, you don't need to learn complex mathematics. But if you're going to be like, for me in my work, I need to know integral calculus, differential calculus. I need to know calculus. I need to know statistics. I need to know complex algorithms. So I write math and I solve problems. Uh, it is mostly yes. It is better that you learn mathematics. If you are not learning mathematics, it's still not harmful, but because if you can still become a product manager, you can become successful in handling AI applications, building no code, low code applications. It's okay, but if you learn it, that's my personal recommendation. Please learn it. Mathematics is easier than learning a language. It took really years for me to learn a foreign language, but mathematics will not take a lot of time. It's pure logic and it's very easy to learn. There aren't any exceptions in mathematics as we have in languages. But mathematics is important to answer your question straight. Is there any possibility that AI will take over human beings and even start to rule humans? The answer is yes and no, because see, we don't in those days it was only human beings who were helping other people to transport. We had something called hand rickshaw. Now we have auto rickshaw, we have cars. So human beings were taken over by that. So Those days we had to write everything in our hand, and after that came computers. We can type. Nowadays we can just talk and it will write. And there were times where people had to write. Today in every newspaper you read, whether it is Times of India or The Hindu or any other newspaper that you read, no article is written by human beings, or 90 percentage of, because I don't know, I'm not inside that. I've never gone into this, inside the newspaper company, so I would not be knowing it personally. But my assumption is 90 percentage, or even 100, close to 100 percentage, is written only by AI these days. So AI is already taking over. Humans are going to be taken over, and that's a good thing, because we will have humans are not going to be taken over for creativity, at least for the next 10 years. But after that, I don't know what will happen. Like, nobody knows. If you ask this question, no one in the world will know what would happen. It's all just prediction and guesses. What I feel is, as long as you are ready to learn and grow, as long as you are creative, as long as the day you stop learning, you're already taken over by someone else. It could be another human being or an AI. So if when you continuously learn, my assumption is that you will not be taken over by machines. Actually, I really don't know what is meant by portfolio. Can you please explain, sir? So, Kirtana, portfolio is nothing but it is like your purse. In your purse, you will have all the details about yourself. In your money purse or in your wallet, you will have Aadhaar card. You will have your driving license. You will have your PAN card. Same to show who you are, and some money also. Same way, portfolio is nothing but a data science portfolio is all your work will be kept. In your bank account, you keep money. In your portfolio, you will be keeping your projects. It is nothing but for a photography person, like, if somebody who's in photography field, they would be knowing what a portfolio is. For them, whatever work that you have, what they have done, they keep it in their portfolio. So to put, long story short, portfolio is nothing but a collection of your work stored in a place. Deepika, what is going to be on peak in IT industries in the upcoming years rather than AI? Rather than AI, I wouldn't, like, I'm going to be biased in answering this, because there is nothing going to be without AI. We are going to have everything with AI, but industries will stay the same. For example, my personal opinion is financial industries will become really, really strong and powerful, even better with AI. So the most important industry, or the powerful in one of the powerful industries, is going to be financial institutions. Banks are going to become really powerful. So banking is one of the important industries in future. Then healthcare, because healthcare, drug discoveries, and the robotic operations are going to become better. And also the next industry that I would say, like transportation, like autonomous cars will definitely come into picture. Mechanical engineering will become better with AI. So I'm not seeing AI as a standalone technology or standalone concept. I'm seeing AI as an integral part of every industry. So don't put AI outside of anything. AI is going to be even for maybe tomorrow, if you're going to get darshan in Tirupati, or if you're going to go to Mecca, you're going to visit, or if you're going to Jerusalem, you will still be, like, maybe they will be using AI technology for accessing, or allowing people inside. So AI is everywhere, be it, it could be in temples, it could be in schools and colleges, it could be even at home. Like, now we already have, if you use Google Home or Alexa at home, you're already using AI. If you have smart home, if you have smart bulbs. So industry, number one, finance, number two, healthcare, number three, transportation. This is my list, but this list may vary, but the rank may vary. But these three industries will definitely be in the top 10 list. So that's it. I think there are some questions. What are the qualities that a person could have to secure a job in AI with high salary package? So if you want to really have high package, I have already told you 5 important concepts. Number one, you need to have some experience. So start doing internships. That's first, number one. Number two, have a targeted portfolio. Create a Kaggle account and create a GitHub account. This is number two, is having a good portfolio. First is having good experience. Number two, having good portfolio. Number three, you need to know how to network open a LinkedIn account, start meeting people, talk to people, and get to know more people. So that is how you are going to, that market yourself. That's third quality that you need to, have if you want to secure a high paying job. Fourth quality, you need to approach companies strategically. You need to know how to prepare a CV, how to attend interviews. And then, like, the final quality, like, final skill that you need to have for getting a job is, like, relentlessly you need to work for your interviews. Like, you need to know how to present yourself, like, become a good public speaker, become mentally strong. I would say, like, you become addicted to learning. Because for me, if you stop me from learning, I will die that day. I cannot live without learning something new every day. So I'm addicted to learning. I'm addicted to AI. So as long as you feel the same way, you will definitely secure a high paying job. So I've already told you these 5 steps are very important. Any other question that I can see? Okay. What is the difference between IoT and AI? IoT is Internet of Things. So anything that is powered with internet on communication, sensors, all these things, like IoT, so far it has been end-to-end traditional way of programming. So route A to route B to route C to route D, like all these routes on communications connections are all predefined. When AI is into it, AI is very, simply a decision making capacity that is given to the machines. So difference between Internet of Things and difference between AI is capable of making a decision, whereas our traditional programs cannot make a decision. They will go according to the rules that are already set by the designer. Okay, what is going to be? Okay, where am I now? What is the next question? Yeah, what are the qualities? Okay, I've read this. Yes. For beginners, what would you recommend as a course to learn AI? Any books? Any book I would definitely recommend. Beginner, please learn Python. Go to Amazon and you can read a book called Python Crash Course. That helps you to learn Python. Please start any book that talks about Python. And for AI, my favorite book that I recommend is Aurélien Géron. Let me type it here. That would be like, the name of the book is Hands-on Machine Learning. This is the name of the book, and the author's name is Aurélien Géron. So this is one of my favorite books. This book is a very good book to start with, but this is slightly, like, this is advanced. So please start with Python Crash Course. There is a book called Python Crash Course. That is the book that I would recommend. There is a channel called on YouTube, Free Code Camp. Please go visit this this YouTube channel. They teach you everything for free, and a lot of good teachers are here teaching you free AI stuffs in Free Code Camp. Please visit that as well. And we also constantly, like, publish videos on AI. Our channel is Here Now AI. You can visit that as well. However, yeah, Free Code Camp is something which is one of my favorite channels. Any books? I've already recommended the book. Thank you for replying all my comments, sir. You're welcome, Deepika. Thank you so much. How much of salary can a fresher in an AI field? Yes, ma'am. Like, you want to say something?
No. There is one more question. That's what I have.
One more question. This is like, how much
of salary can
how much a salary a fresher can get? This is something which I discussed already. I don't know if you have missed it. Let me just quickly share the screen and show you, because this is something which I've already shared. If you have missed it, earning potential is this. You are able to see the screen. If you're a fresher, you may earn somewhere between 20 and 40. But if you have experience 5 to 8 years, that's when you can earn 1 crore per year. I've already told you, some of my students, they already earn this. Many of them in US. In that sum, many are in US and very few are in India. So it is, again, as a fresher, I don't want to, over promise. You may even, as a fresher, you may even get 60,000, 70,000. It's possible, but let's start realistic, and don't think about money in the beginning. Please look at make yourself really strong. Never look at how much you can make as a fresher. You ask, from now on, the question should be how much I can learn as a fresher, and by learning that, when you become experienced, that's when you really start moving up in the ladder. I would say, even in 3 years, you will be able to make 36 lakhs per annum. In 5 years, it is possible to make 1 crore per year income if you stick to AI. And whenever I said, when you stick to AI, you need to really learn what is happening right now in generative AI. You need to know how agents work. Okay, thank you so much for the attention, for answering all the questions. Yeah, thanks a lot for explaining in the same thing once again for me. Okay, you're welcome. Yes, ma'am. I think.
Thank you so much for all to exam out of thanks. First and foremost, I would like to
Ma'am.
Raghavan for sharing.
Ma'am?
Ma'am, I'm not able to hear you.
Yes, ma'am, your voice is breaking.
Ma'am, now audible? Or still it's breaking? Hello, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Am I audible?
Now it's okay. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. On behalf of Shri Krishnaswamy College for Women, it's my privilege to extend a heartfelt vote of thanks to everyone who made today's session a meaningful and enriching experience. First and foremost, I would like to express our gratitude to Mr. Raghavan for sharing your time, wisdom, and passion with us so generously. A special thanks to our respected directors, Shri KBK Rajmohan sir, Shri KB Arun sir, and Shri KB Krishnanand sir. Our beloved principal, Dr. Anita Rajendran, Vice Principal, Dr. Chandrika, for their constant encouragement and unwavering support in organizing this event. A heartfelt thanks to the organizing team, faculty members, and all participants for making this session meaningful and memorable. A special thanks to our enthusiastic school students. Your eagerness to learn, dream big, has filled this program with vibrant energy. We sincerely appreciate your active participation in the last session scheduled tomorrow. We kindly request you to spread things that you have learned in this program with your friends, family, and academic circle, because knowledge, when shared, it multiplies. A gentle reminder to you all, Shri Krishnaswamy College for Women, Annanagar, is near Blue Star Stop and Annanagar Metro. Visit or reach out to us on working in Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you once again. Thank you so much.
The recording has stopped.